Hooray! Getting the Grilovia song stuck in your head again made me think of the "Welcome to Duloc, Such a Perfect Place" from Shrek. It does, and it kills me every time. I concur. Apparently, you're muted, but I'm not. Oh.
Thank you, OBS, for pretending my microphone wasn't plugged in.
OBS. The software of record.
Yep. Okay, are we both audible? We're both good?
I think so. Maybe, I hope.
I hope so. Yay, we're both good.
Alright, let's screen share this bad boy and get going.
Oh, did I forget to screen share? Of course I did. Why wouldn't I?
Hashtag streamer problems. You would not believe how many times I have forgotten to unmute myself.
Oh, God, the streamer
playing.
problem. Okay, here we go.
There's our boy.
There's our boy.
Rasputin.
Rasputin.
Look at him go.
Look at him go. He's just a little guy. I love how reminiscent of Thorny Towers, like the top of Thorny Towers, this little building is.
I'm not familiar with that. Is that a level from the first game?
Oh yeah, it is the top of the abandoned, it is the top of the abandoned insane asylum where Dr. Lovato is hanging out. And it's built, fuck. Okay. It's built very much like this. Just a big orb. Rin was a lot louder
before you were muted. Oh no, you got it. I just wanted to make sure you saw it.
I wonder if there's a setting. I don't know.
Software is arcane and terrifying.
Yeah. Let's see.
I like that Raz is picking up trading cards.
Yeah, they're Psy cards. You use them to level up.
Nice. Because I just got myself TCG card shop sim.
The more Lucy comes in contact with water, the more likely she is to remember bad things. So I used the astrolabe to give her an unnatural fear of water. She passed it on to your father, and he passed it on to you.
It's psychosomatic. You've been gaslit.
Rasputin, there's no such thing as magical curses. Please, this is science.
Does my dad know?
Your dad thinks this is his mother. He has no idea. It's his aunt. No idea that his mother has been dead for 20 years. But he might remember the truth when we are performing the procedure, as Lucy remembers who she is.
I like the idea that, like, one person's memories getting fixed can get, like, or can affect other people's, like a ripple, like a psychic ripple effect.
Yeah, I think that that's a really cool concept.
It's very neat. And it saves them from having to explain things.
Of course,
yeah.
I can't remember what it reminds me of, but...
Oh. There's a grind rail
something
right
from
here.
Star Trek or something.
Fuck. Okay.
Probably. If I
Oh.
can't remember what it's from, it is probably from Star Trek.
Totally valid. It's the collective unconscious. Oh, that's its real word application. Real world application.
Incredible.
I mean, Raz is still gonna
This
die
is
when
where
he
the
hits
first
water, but
Psychonauts met.
Oh yeah. You
it's
don't
very
just
funny.
you don't just learn that a fear is irrational and immediately get over it.
Well, I'll just turn this thing on then.
So I wonder for the non-psychic family members like Myrtala if they just sort of immediately panic in water, but they don't get dragged down by a hand.
And thorny.
Bees.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yikes.
Not the bees.
Okay, I'm gonna need a little help here. This is where they sat. Hey!
This is where all those hippies got real high. Okay, so we agreed we'd do Cassie first.
Psychonauts is about the power of mind-altering drugs
Yep.
and mental illness.
Where would we be today without mental illness and mind-altering drugs?
That's a really good question.
What's a psycho-isolation chamber doing out here?
That's my house.
I know I've done all of these wrong.
No, not the right order.
Okay. Pink, orange, blue. I assume this would this be pink in the daylight?
I think that one's blue. Because of the color on top of the handle.
Oh.
Blue, purple, blurple.
Okay, that one's yellow, or that one's orange. These are both
Wait.
blue.
They both look blue. This sucks!
Oh no. Oh wait, no, I forgot. This is the one where the fucking seagulls are the answer, I think.
Oh.
1,
Ooh, you're embroidering something while you're watching? What you embroidering?
yeah, what you embroidering? 3.
Little neon pink bat. Oh, that's gonna be so cute.
Oh, that's gonna be adorable.
This must be the first ever psycho-isolation chamber. Created as therapy, later used to punish kids at summer camps.
Yeah, ain't that always the way?
Yeah. Okay, let me see if I can, buy the stuff I need to level up. Like, this area is largely abandoned, but Otto still found time to put his stuff here.
That's entrepreneurship.
Where do you buy the Psychors? Because they're not showing up. There it is.
Let's combine that Psychor with your card so you can rank up. Let's combine that Psychor with... Ooh, I should get some of those too. Smart. Keep one of those in your pocket, or 9, if you want to live like a cat. Excellent choice.
Come on. Buttons.
Good choice. Dream Fluff saved. Let's combine that Psychor with your card so you can rank up.
Because it's like 7 cards to a core, so I have a lot of ranks I could be going.
Come back anytime. Check out these new no refunds.
I like that if you watch the Auto ones, he'll do the max headroom thing. just like watching him. Let's see. Let's rank some stuff up. Have I not ranked this one up at all? It's fully blocked out. Cool. Done as much as I can. Let's get to that library. Oh wait, wrong direction.
So many friggin' bees, dude.
So many bees, dude. And so much honey.
Oh, that's what that is. I thought that was like one of those weird orange fungus thingies.
Is that? There's a narrow slot, but I don't think.
Oh yeah, slime molds.
That's quitter talk, Raz. You can fit through it if you try.
I'm sensing some straight cuts.
Wrong thing.
Okay, let's see if there are any straight cuts.
Oh, is it up above?
Yeah. You should be able to get it from down here. Because that's what lets you get up there.
Oh, I see.
Not worth it.
That's enough of that. Oh, great. Is that the real Feelmobile? Wow. This must be Helmet. The Feelmobile needs a tune-up and a car wash. And actually, it smells like there's a skunk family living in there, so never mind.
Never meet your heroes, Raz.
Never meet your heroes.
Poor Helmet's head must be cold.
I feel this is disrespectful to his memory.
You gotta at least pick it up.
Yeah.
The bee smoker. Not responsible for death by bees.
Smoke get in your eyes. Yeah, bees. Smoke hits. Victory over bees. What's wrong with you, bees? Can't take the heat.
Now I'm just thinking about like
Oh, but not
the bee movie bees in this situation.
Oh no. Every time I remember the actual plot points of B movie, so some small bit of sanity that's left inside me dies.
Oh yeah. I just remember how many times I rewatched that movie as a kid.
Hello?
It's times like this that I realize that even though I'm only like
You!
7 years older than you,
You don't exist.
I'm
You're just
so much older than you.
Never mind.
I do always forget like how old basically all of my friends are.
Psychic nearby.
know
Another
I'm ancient.
hallucination.
I mean, I'm about to turn 27.
Hallucination.
I turned 35 this year,
Are you
man.
gonna kill yourself or something? are you? How did you get in here? And where was our security, eh? Cassiopeia, author of Mindstorm? Ford Cruller brought me through security. Ford Cruller? Came back? Oh, I knew it! I knew he would. I'm not ready. I've been trying to fix this place up for him, but you know these bees are so demanding. Ford wants me to turn on the astrolabe, but it's covered in, well, really angry bees. Know anything about that? Oh, I think I can help you with that. I'm just happy to be useful again. Get out of my way. Ford needs me. Oh, I can tend to the queen later.
My mom's got bees. They make really good honey.
Okay.
Beekeeping is really cool.
It's so cool. When I was growing up, we used to get like all of our honey from someone my grandma knew, who I think like the guy passed away and his like wife and daughter are in charge of it now. But all of his beehives were just like tucked in with the quintessential middle of nowhere Tennessee scenery, which was like yard full of junked up cars.
That's incredible.
But it was such good honey.
There's a narrow slot, but I don't think I can fit through.
And
Again, Raz, that's quitter talk.
yeah, get your big head in there. But yeah, my mom started an apiary and it's really neat. If only I wasn't allergic to bees. Yeah.
No.
I've never had a severe reaction, but
Right side. This phone sticks conveniently to your face while you're talking.
like I've never had a severe reaction, but the one and only time I've ever been stung by bees, it was one bee that managed to sting me 3 times in the face and neck. And I was at a summer camp. It was a carpenter bee, and
I do not love bees.
they had like the other campers had spent the entire week pissing off the bees that lived in the cabin that we were all hanging out at. But
I didn't know carpenter bees stung.
if you sufficiently piss them off, they do. But one of them just like attacked me on the second to last day of camp, and my the guy who was like treating my little bee sting wounds, he was like, okay, the way these swelled up is indicative of like, yeah, you're definitely allergic to bees. Next time it could be much, much, much worse.
Cassie, would you sign my copy of Mindstorm? I was wondering what you were going to ask. It took you so long. Thanks, Cassie. So, are you the Green Needle Witch? What? Why would you say such a thing? Because you're so pointy. Those are pine needles. They stick to the honey on my suit. I can't help it. Because you work through the woods in the dark. I do my beekeeping at night because this darn bee suit is so hot. Because you're so tall. Okay, well, I do wear lifts in this thing so I can reach the upper heights.
Yeah, she wears lifts, but she's also about 9 feet tall.
No reason.
I guess
I
being
love the variety in
Yeah.
Psychonauts character design.
it is fantastic. I guess like being more than 9 feet tall might be weird. That's why Fred Bonaparte's so notable, considering when you actually look at him next to the rest of the characters, he might be 14 feet tall.
Oh my god.
What's up with these strange bees?
I once saw a comic where they drew like Dr. Lovato and Fred like interacting, and they made Lovato taller than him, and I'm just like, okay, I know they don't stand next to each other in canon except for the one like photo during the credits, but you know he's taller than that Fred is the taller one.
Would you mind?
And Lovato's pretty damn tall.
Yeah.
Thank you. I haven't had a checkup since Ford went away.
It's just the height variety is crazy.
I think more games, and just more media in general, should play with character designs like this. instead of trying to make everything super duper hyper realistic.
Absolutely.
That doesn't age very well, and even original Psychonauts still looks pretty good.
Oh yeah, like the stylization stands on its own. That's why like people like Wind Waker so much.
Yeah.
Compared to like Twilight Princess, which is still pretty stylized, just in a much less pleasant way.
It's okay. I know why you're here. Now, to whom shall I dedicate this inscription? Not that many people find their way in here these days. You must have a good head on your shoulders. Definitely a big one.
Oh my God.
Just imagine
They're
what
so-
you would do if you were
they're
to
so
live
mean about the
175%
size of his head in this
of your
game.
brain.
Actually, Cassie, I need your help with something else.
It's like Gulliver being mean to you because of your
But
giant
there's
head
so
in
beasts
Animal
making it
Crossing.
impossible.
Yeah.
Stop right there, young man. Nothing is impossible if you follow the 25 simple steps I've outlined in my book. Now then,
I love
let's go
Cassie's
show these
whole
beasts
deal.
what
She
we
is
can
such a
do.
fascinating
Put our
character to me.
minds together.
She's really cool. I also
There's that
love
pesky
this whole
volume.
setup.
Thank
It
you, young man.
really
I have been
is.
looking for this silly book
And
forever.
Wait, she was going to
the
help me.
3D
What?
paper cutouts.
This one?
So good.
True evolution
I'll
of
admit
like
the author
truly
was
what
right.
HD Parappa the Rapper would
The
look
money to
like.
leave the country, but that was a long
Yes.
time ago. But when the chips were down and we needed to fight to protect our friends, worthless.
Why is Girly Pop wearing the Millennium
Another
Puzzle?
Cassie book in there that can help me?
They are all restricted. Then again, maybe I could help you if you were to help me. There are 2 other books missing from my collection. Dangerous books. These are the books that got us into this horrible situation. These are the wrong books, you understand? Round them up for me. Take them out of circulation. They are overdue. Understand?
Then you'll help me with the beads?
I'll help you with the whole alphabet, Sonny.
I always love seeing how people's minds are constructed in Psychonauts. And just their different paradigms. I think it's very cool.
It's so nice. I think it's really cool, like, I don't know if I personally share this headcanon, but I think all the people who conceptualize Cassie as having, like, multiple, like, alters is really neat, considering the way this is presented.
Yeah, I could see that interpretation.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. This is also the level where I encountered my first, like, really funny glitch in this game. I don't think it happens anymore because I posted it on, like, you know, Twitter back when it was still usable. And the, like, I think the devs themselves, like, commented on it, were like, that's not supposed to be happening.
What was it? What happened?
I fell like that, and Raz just started T-posing. Like, I could still do all my moves, but, like, I could get on my little floaty ball and run around, but he would just be T-posing the entire time.
Raz became a zoomer. I see.
Yeah. Instead of, I guess, like, if you are 10 in 1982, I mean you were born in 1972. Where does that put you?
That does put you in Gen X, I believe.
Raz is Gen X. Fuck.
There's something about that that makes a weird amount of sense.
Yeah, the first game was so, like, ambiguous with its time that, like, you know, it could have just taken place in 2005. But, in this one, they're really going for the, like, the clarifying that it is probably the 80s.
Yeah, because, like, if it's been 20 years since the 60s and, like, early 70s, where all that funky psychedelic stuff was happening.
Yep.
With Helmut et al.
Yeah. Exactly.
Achoo.
Woohoo.
Oh, I want to look at that globe so bad.
It's so incorrect.
Well, I mean, like, what does the world look like in Psychonauts verse?
Oh, well, I will go out of my way to get back
Building
up there. It's like how if you, I always think about, like, implied world building based on maps of, like, what is ostensibly, you know, our world. And I think about the Steven universe, like the one time they showed a global map and there was just a giant hole in Russia that they never bothered to comment upon. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
I always think about that.
The alternate history / alternate geography stuff in Steven universe is super interesting, I think.
It was super interesting. Did I fuck myself? Aha! You know what? Aha! Ugh.
I just love seeing stuff like that.
It's neat. I really hope that someday they do, the Grulovia, DLC, since there was, like, a lot of stuff that was cut from this game.
Right, yeah, you did mention some of that last time. I wasn't aware of a Grulovia DLC. That's cool as hell.
Like, it's something I wish they did. I don't think it was, like, actual cut content. It was definitely something that was, like, considered, but not, like, completed. There's concept art and stuff on it. Ooh! Web Kisses wants to collaborate. Okay. Just a second. Let's see what's going on here. What is this? Oh, you finished the bat. Cool.
That?
Hello?
Hey there.
Hey. Sorry. No, just a second. One of my buddies invited me to
Yeah, I see
collaborate.
that.
Yeah. Heyo. It's going good. I joined the little call thing you invited me to, dude. What's up? I guess I did not expect for there to be 3 of us, but I'll take it.
Yeah, I would have to look into the collab knock thingy.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out what to do with that. Because that would be fun. That's a really neat new feature.
Well, oh, okay, it was an accident.
Oh, indeed.
Oh, indeed. Well, it looks pretty easy to join in. Old man moment. Yeah, you could just hit the collaborate button. It looks like it's pretty easy to run. It just puts you in, like, a chat in a thing. Twitch multi-stream. Run by Twitch. From what the few seconds I was doing it, it didn't seem so bad.
Hey, you're not a child.
No.
Well, this shouldn't take too long.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, that's enabler.
Seriously?
It's the most Midwestern thing you can say while fucking up. Yeah, pretty much.
Appreciate your positivity.
I think that enabler is just a really neat concept in this
It really is.
situation.
No offense. We're protected by that enabler.
Let me
probably a really effective way for some people to help visualize their own thoughts and their own mental health. I don't know. I just think Psychonauts is really neat.
It is really neat. I love seeing like the
It's
I love seeing the fan characters and stuff people make. And like the concepts for like different things that aren't explored in the game itself.
Hey, have you seen any runaway books?
Sorry, smarts ain't my thing.
I think it combines chat between streamers as well, but I don't know how it works as far as people seeing other streams. It got fixed when I reloaded.
Memento mori.
Okay. How
I
do
mean, like,
It's later,
smooth, but
Sheesh. I'm only 10. Having fun?
Getting pretty sore, actually. This thing doesn't even have a saddle.
Hi, I'm Raz.
And I am the Lady of the Lake, helper of knights on noble missions.
Ooh, I'm on a noble mission. Can you help me?
Sorry, already gave my sword to a handsome knight fighting a dragon.
Right. This is a very time bubble heavy one.
oh boy. Timed platforming puzzles.
Oh yeah. And you're in charge of the timing.
Yay!
Will you come out, please? Thank you. Oh. Do you know the very funny thing you can do with the time bubble on the NPCs in this level?
What's the
Not show me.
Bookworms.
What's the axe for?
Bookworms.
Oh, streamer, what would your mental world be like? I've thought about this. So, I used to have oh, it froze all three of them. I used to have, like, a lot of dreams that were in, like, big abandoned buildings or, like, busy, like, night market type places. Usually the abandoned buildings were flooded, or there was like a lot of canals filled with giant fish or ponds with giant fish. And I imagine it'd be something like that, like a busy night market with big canals, like full of fish, you know, ideas and creative stuff, busy, somewhat overwhelming, random panic attacks in the food stands.
Papa fell into the cracker machine.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, it was his secret wish.
Really?
I think so. That's why I pushed him.
I love you, Gerda. The pretzel girl.
I think knowing me, mine would probably be an airport, and the level name could be Flights of Fancy.
Aw, that's fun. That's cute. Let's see. This bee drove me insane. No, the first time I played this game to try and 100% it.
Oh, that one looks like it's very, very precise to get to.
It was just so fucking hard for me to find in the first place.
Ooh.
Yeah.
At least you don't need to 100% it this time.
Yeah. I have 100% of this game twice.
You know what?
No.
Thanks. I love that for you. Oh.
I keep accidentally double jumping when I don't need to. I instinctively double jump everywhere.
See, I would 100% Sleeping Dogs more than once, but I still have no idea how I completed one of the hardest side missions in the game, and every time I try it, I just can't do it. I'm gonna take that Xbox Platinum or 100% or complete or whatever we're calling it, And I'm going to cherish it until my grave.
Oh yeah, that's how I am with Psychonauts 1. And my one time 100%ing it, thank you so much for your help on that, by the way, honey. That was a nightmare. The only way I got through the punching minigame, all 5 levels of it, was by, like, turning off the volume and getting stoned.
It's just, you just need to lock in, however that works for you.
Wait a second. I don't remember being in this.
Okay. Yeah, you help by finding the last Figment in Mia's level and looking up where...
Cool jump!
Looking up where all the ones in Waterloo World were, yeah. Bees!
Vespa, 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 Vespa.
Waterloo World is truly, like, for completion's sake, the absolute no worst level in the first game. Stupid blue fairy. It doesn't even have the most figments, it's just the worst.
Just they're all a pain in the butt to get to.
IRC, if you actually translate all the Latin, it tells you a story about what happened to Lucy. Oh!
Yeah, I'm trying to bring my high school Latin to bear on this.
What's it say?
Okay, Olin, Vespa, Dixon, Malarium, something, Adam. There were 6 bees. Drum, Spionage, Babylon, Olin, Vespa, Tox, Alvarium. There were 6 strong bees.
Oh. There's 2 more of these books, so.
Good dog.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how much I use my high school Latin.
Watch out! There's a giant, you out there hunting for you.
Don't worry, young man. The librarian can't get in here. That's why she sends in her operatives.
Who, me? I'm not an operative. I'm just playing along with her until I find the real Cassie.
Excuse me.
Real Cassie. Tell me, child, what is your name?
Rasputin.
And tell me, who is the real Rasputin? The one you are with your friends? With your family? Or the one you save for your special someone? Hmm? Is that the real you?
The little neon bat is super cute.
Actually, a combination of all those different identities.
Thanks, I'm 10.
Can cause us to create entirely new identities for ourselves. Sometimes summoning powerful archetypes from
I have,
our
like,
conscious mind. The hero,
taken my,
the explorer,
I've taken my Psychonauts OCs and made them original,
special talent allows me
being,
to
like,
summon up
hip and
whatever
Kit,
archetype I need to
but
survive my current situation.
with Kit, I did conceptualize their potential archetype, just moving and acting like one of the Canadians from South Park.
Is it a trickster?
You know what? I feel that. I love him. And just from that monologue alone, I can see why some people read Cassie as having alters.
Oh,
Because of the whole thing about the archetypes.
yeah. Who is the real Rasputin, the rah-rah lover of the Russian queen?
Well, very good.
Oh yeah, Monty. Monty I have not,
You'll get better with practice.
Monty I have not translated out of Psychonauts. Monty's just another self-insert.
I mean, we love a good self-insert.
We do. I gotta do more with the very silly Buzz Lightyear one I made recently.
Yes. Oh, I love that one.
Oh yeah, you did it. Motions at Imperfect Science, you did it for me. Oh, that's true. Now they're yours. I love them reuniting Zim and Gur for this voice
Yes.
actor pair.
I thought I thought that was just such a funny thing when Max told me about it.
It's so good.
Hi.
I'm a fish! Look at my bones!
Mood.
I think if I use projection on this door, my arm...
That is not the right button.
Good. And good for you. I think if I use projection on this door, my archetype would go in.
Okay, I was hitting the wrong button.
Oh, look at him go. My dogs are barking today. Under the door like a pesky. That's the spirit. What a good boy. My tree's easy. See where this little fellow takes you. I'll meet you at the end. And then I'll tell you my plan for the librarian.
Hey, I know you. Aren't you from The Mind and Introduction?
Yes, always nice to meet a fan. No time for autographs, though, sorry.
Ah, conceited.
Please excuse me. I have a lot of thinking to do.
Why so glum, Dino Chum?
Well, I'm from an old textbook, and it turns out I'm not considered a real dinosaur. Please don't tell the librarian. She'll throw my whole book out.
I'm sorry, Brachiosaurus skeleton.
Huh? These things are murder on my back. Don't you just love books?
Ease.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Are you in pain?
To be free of the flesh is to be free of pain, my child.
How did you lose your skin?
I donated my body to medical science. I had no idea this is what they had in mind.
Yikes. Are you mad about it?
Skin's actually a lot more trouble than it's worth, to be honest. I'm free of rashes, itching, pimples.
Aren't you cold?
Cold is a feeling of the flesh, my friend. No skin.
I hate to tell you this, buddy, but muscles are flesh.
You look like you could teach me a lot about anatomy.
You bet. How's this for starters? There's one of me inside of you.
Gross.
Hey, that's insensitive.
Why aren't you, like, dripping blood and stuff?
It happens from time to time, but I just go over to the horror books and trip on them. They like it.
Bye, Muscle Man.
Bye, baggy old clothes boy.
Damn!
There's a narrow slot.
Just like Page Master. Just like Page Master.
Just like
Why
Page
this level
Master.
sided with me so much, and then I remember I watched Page Master way too much as a child.
I have never actually watched Page Master.
I remember it being very good.
No. No.
Gotta bring it to life.
It's very enjoyable.
Let's see. Oops. That's the sound of me killing him on accident.
Yeah, I was about to say. Like, oh no, don't set him on fire, man.
That's it. That was me erasing him from existence.
That happens sometimes.
Now it's a fair fight.
What is that?
Oh, it's a bad idea.
It's so cute.
It's a little dog. They're little dogs. And they shoot light bulbs at you.
I love them. It's so funny to me that the kid gets isekai and his first reaction is, I'm a cartoon, and the wizard telling him you're an illustration. This is dredging up some memories from like 30 years ago, man.
I like how it has nothing to support now, so it's just dancing up there.
Let it just hang out and do its little fun dance. You had Page Master on tape. So did I. I practically wore out the tape on that thing. I was a book kid.
I was also a book kid. For some reason I had like a weirdly large amount of obscure, like, you know, foreign animated films.
Oh, nice.
That was like my childhood library, like The Seventh Brother and Popper the Penguin.
I probably had some obscure animated movies. Of course, now that I'm trying to think about it, I can't think of any.
Hey there.
Hello, I'm missing a piece. Can you calculate its volume?
No.
I really would prefer not to.
We need the math fans in here. Honey?
Only if their name is Ferris.
Huh?
Sorry.
That's a good one.
One of
Kids
my,
are
like...
really laughing at bad science puns.
Oh, yeah.
I think I hear some emotional baggage here. Hey, you two.
Not a good time.
Will you two be okay if I leave?
Yeah, don't worry. This guy's all talk. I am merely finishing up my pre-smoting prayers.
Wasn't the plot like this kid can't get any friends of his own, let's send him on an errand during a thunderstorm. Oops, now his only friends are books.
Hey, you two.
Yeah, I think there's like a thunderstorm and he's in the library and then something happens.
So that I may slay this dragon.
So kind of like the never-ending story.
What are you guys fighting?
Yeah, kind of like that. That is a common
Just chilling when the Crusader
80s, 90s isekai trope.
Let those be thy last words, worm from hell.
Hey, can I borrow that sword?
Yes, please take it. Nay, for 'tis my
I've only
duty
seen
most
the
holy
first
to set
and,
steel
for
into
some
the
godforsaken reason, the third never-ending story movies, and the third one is the first one I saw.
Is there a way we can
I
maybe
don't think I have ever seen any of them.
This guy.
The first one is really interesting. Obviously, it's got the really infamous, like,
I agree, Silverwind.
it's got the very infamous, like,
Leg on our
oh
line.
no, I'm going through the swamp that kills you if you have depression. It turns out my horse is depressed. Let's watch it drown in mud.
Have you allowed
Artax, no!
devil's
Yeah.
serpent?
Apparently in the book, Artax could talk, so he was talking during that.
I'm just keeping this
Cool.
people occupied until they get here. Summon whatever reinforcements you wish. We'll need them to haul your stinking carcass away. Okay, buddy.
Maybe we should focus on what you two have in common. Like, do you guys like pizza?
Oh yeah.
What a child thing to say.
Me too. Well, that's
I
amazing.
mean,
I had
pretty
no
much
idea
everyone likes
dragons
pizza
liked
if they've tried it.
Yeah.
Great. What do you
Unless
think
they're
the flavor
allergic.
Yeah.
Pepperoni. I usually get half and half. On one side I like pineapple and ham, and on the other side I like maidens and cheese. Oh my god! Pineapple and ham is an abomination! I knew you were a fell beast.
Will you two be okay if I leave?
Yeah, don't worry. This guy's
Macaulay
all
Culkin
talk.
is lonely, so instead of letting him have friends, we'll just isekai him so he learns that his only friends are the books he reads. That's the lesson I learned
I
in
think I hear
elementary
some
school.
emotional bag. I need the purse tag here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep. So, what are you a molecule for? I don't know. What are you a person for?
Rude.
Very rude. Come on, Raz, you can't just ask people why they're triangles. Or whatever they're doing. Whatever that thing was, I wasn't looking.
I think I hear something.
It was something to do with organic chemistry, I think, because I think I saw some variety of benzene ring, but, disclaimer, I don't know shit about organic chemistry.
I certainly do not either. I can tell you about cooking, animal behavior, and
Purse tag.
not a lot else.
I can tell you about airplane.
Honey, what else can I tell people about? Like hunting, or not hunting, cooking, animals. Bones. I can tell you about bones. I can identify bones.
I looked at those bombs and I was very concerned for a minute. very scribbly and out of focus.
Yeah.
And I have bad eyes.
That's fair. The story of this year's run fair. Okay, so we went to a stand that was just, they had a lot of bones. And we basically ran up to it, and Alexander was like, hey, start identifying what all of these are. Like, start identifying what all these came from.
Awesome.
Oof.
What on earth?
Sorry. Yeah, it was just like, the guy heard what we were doing, and I was like, doing pretty alright at correctly identifying, like, most of them. And he was like,
Yeah.
ah! Oh. I accidentally opened a memory vault in the middle of this fight. I like that her necklace has knives and guns on it.
Yeah, you know, just go all out.
Yeah, when you're the boss of the when you're the boss of a money laundering scheme, you can do whatever you want, I guess. Arrested, told them what they wanted to hear. Or, you know, they wanted her to tell them stuff. Go to
Writing a book to raise money to get out of the dang country.
Yep, use the printing press you got access to.
Secretly using the printing press.
And then you're free. Away from... wherever you
Away
are.
from your criminal past.
Yep.
Anyway, the bone story.
Yeah. The guy was like... Okay. Alexander's. Told the shopkeeper I was challenging Victor to identify animal bones. He was excited that... and invited me to identify a bunch of teeth. Yeah, he had like a mask. He was like, hey, check out this thing. It's really cool. And he was... what he had was a... was a mask, like a lower face mask that had like a bunch of teeth on, like attached to it. It was just like, okay, tell me what these are. And I was like, okay, this is definitely like wolf or coyote, and I had that. Possum or raccoon, and I had that, and I looked at some other ones, and I was like, okay, these are... why are there more of you? Die.
Are these people teeth?
I was like, these are remarkably human looking. And he said, you are correct. I said, where did you get them? But like, human teeth are a lot more excusable than a lot of things, since those just kind of fall out or get pulled out.
Yeah.
You don't have to kill someone to get your human teeth.
I mean, you can.
Ow. But you don't have to. So like, I was much more willing to forgive that than like the human rib bone scrying chips incident. By the way, those people were back, but they no longer had human bones.
I mean, good.
Yeah.
You made it! He helped. Seeing you two work together so well really inspired me.
Yeah, no, he was just like tickled pink by me having all the, being able to identify that stuff. So we just chatted for a while and ended up buying a pair of earrings that had little, cottonmouth bones in them.
That is neat.
Yeah, they're two tiny little jars. One's full of vertebrae and one's full of ribs.
Ah, the teacher's edition.
It's one thing that's illegal to sell human bones in Florida, but that shop was from Maine or something, so they brought those bones across state lines to sell them, which is also illegal.
Can we?
I can't buy any
No, we can't.
dead things in California anymore, and it's very
one more
sad.
hook to go.
Because I just wanted to
Right
get
on the
a
edge
friggin'
of
pelt
becoming
at the
my
rent fair,
favorite
and they wouldn't let me.
Oh no.
Must have brought this librarian to power.
I can hear Pretzel drinking water.
I think I should have Cassie get her
I can hear her too.
aspects back in balance.
The thing is, I couldn't hear it, like, here in real life, but I could hear it over, as if it was, like, getting picked up on a microphone.
That's really funny.
Let's see.
Oh shit, you're nice.
I ended up making 3 commissions pages today. 2 of them are purely local. Local candy sales, local dinner catering, you know, just making stuff work until I get a new job. By the way, Ko-fi button. I have a Ko-fi. I am currently between jobs because my last one sucked, and we're planning on moving. We would like to have money to move.
Yes.
Out of Florida. Y'all know what's up.
Florida.
But so I'm selling candy, I'm making dinner. There's a lot of dinners, there are a lot of options. Like, and
What's that sound?
no. I was too focused on the figments. There we go. The old job was going to fire me for getting an 87% accuracy task on a 80% accuracy on a task I didn't do very often. It was less than 20% of my job.
That's insane and stupid.
Yeah, like everything else, I had like a perfect or at least accepted perfect or at least, like, you know, as expected score in. But they didn't rate most of what I did, which was like writing letters, preparing legal material. But no, the input of contracts, something I didn't do very often, and was allowed to do wrong for a very long time, even though I asked them to tell me if I was doing it wrong. Like,
Dumb.
yeah, they were like, okay, you've dropped below 87% accuracy, we're gonna fire you. But I was already planning on quitting, so I just quit. And it sucked.
That's so beyond stupid.
Well,
It's like they set you up to fail.
yeah. Welcome to the Florida state government, like, quality of work scoring system.
Ew.
Plus,
yeah,
like,
I just had to do my self-eval at work, and now I'm waiting for my manager eval, and there are a few things more stressful than that.
yeah. No. For sure.
Self-evals are of the devil.
Ah, fuck.
Nope.
God damn it. I had to figure out where I needed to get off that thing anyway, I guess. We're not in any rush. But, like, yeah. No, it sucked. I hate when I do this. Fuck. Not to mention there was also, like, some pretty serious, like, I cannot call it anything but, like, a massive nepotism issue in that office. With the fact that my most irritating coworker, who, like, just how did I even do that? This is why I can't play games that require you to be accurate with your button presses. Like, someone who clearly did not like me, like, from the get-go, like, only worked there because the head of the entire department was a close family friend, like, functionally her aunt. And, like, she didn't like me. You know what? I'm not talking to you guys. You did this to me. I'm not talking to you now. I'm too lazy. Where's that door? Boba's on the ceiling. Oh, of course he is.
Dancing on the ceiling.
What's that? Back in the gym. Sure. You just take it easy, big guy. Hey, are you?
Hey, it's Snorpy's voice actor.
Shakespeare? Forsooth, etc.
Oh, wow.
Yay.
You really talk that way.
No, I just like to give the fans what they want. Huzzah.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. He gets his toes stuck on the grate. He's gonna hurt himself. Oh, honey. He'll be okay.
I'm Raz. What's your name?
Say my name, and I shall release the child.
Lance?
Hey, did somebody tell you?
We love a fourth wall joke.
I thought the baby was creepy, so I sold it to the Pretzelmeister.
Oh no.
And she grew up to throw him into the thing.
Do you know any spells that help find books?
Of course.
Will you use your spells to help find some runaway books?
No. Sorry. I am no friend of the dark power that emanates from the librarian's desk.
How is that Ian McKellen?
Hey, it's not raining in here.
Oh, this is just a fashion piece. It distracts people from my nose.
Very scary.
Oh, you think so? Why, thank you. That really makes my day.
Oh.
You can just be nice. Yeah, the Nepo baby grief. Like,
Friggin', ugh.
the fact that, like, somebody kept reporting me to, like, about my outfits for, like, absolute bullshit. Like, one of them I can kind of understand, because technically I was wearing jeans, but when I asked literally anybody else, they said, like, hey, I was like, hey, are these jeans? And they were like, what are you talking about? I guess they're technically jean material, but they don't look like jeans. But, like, I was like, yeah, I got written up by HR for wearing these, because they look like jeans. Blue and white striped pants.
Hi, I'm Raz.
I
am the Fisher King, last guardian of the Holy Grail.
Really? Then where's the Grail?
Currently in the dishwasher.
The dishwasher?
Top shelf boy. Gentle cycle, don't worry.
And another time, they wrote me up because I was wearing, like, a skirt that they didn't like, but it was a floor-length skirt. They were like, somebody complained that your skirt's too short or whatever, or, like, you can see under your skirt. It was a floor-length skirt with, like, the material itself was kind of sheer, but it had, like, a knee-length, like, white underskirt. And I was wearing shorts under that, and boxers under that. And my manager pulled me aside, and he was just like, yeah, no, somebody was complaining about it. And I was like, dude, the person who works at the desk next to me wore a skirt that was almost waterline the other day, and I could see her underwear when she bent over. Like, why am I getting pulled aside for this shit? Like, the Nepo baby girl was literally almost every other day she was getting fussed at for wearing, like, t-shirts and hoodies or, like, leggings to work as pants. And she would just get, like, hey, you shouldn't be wearing that. You know, slap on the wrist. She'd be on her phone. She'd be taking personal phone calls, texting her husband, like, at her desk. At one point, she was watching, like, Netflix on her phone at her desk. And she's right next to me, and the only reason we weren't allowed to wear headphones is because she was constantly listening to hers too loud, like, to the point where you had to yell at her 3 or 4 times for her to be able to hear you. And, like, they want us to look professional. So, like, if you are visible from the front desk for, like, people who walk up, you are not allowed to wear headphones. Everybody else was allowed to, though.
That is so obnoxious.
It was driving me nuts.
That is astonishingly obnoxious.
Within my first, like, week that I was there, I got fussed at for having a notebook on my desk, because, like a pocket notebook on my desk, because it looked unprofessional. And I told the manager, she was like, hey, why do you have that on your desk? I said, I have this on here because my doctor told me to start keeping track of all the, like, meals I eat, so I just take notes in here. And, you know, she told me I had to put it away and not keep it on my desk.
That's really annoying.
Extremely annoying, especially because I know for a fact that notebook was not visible to anybody who walked up to my desk.
Also, it's a notebook. What else would you expect to have on a desk at an office?
Exactly.
Ugh, I am so glad that the RTO does not affect me, because if it did, I would be very angry. And I have also gotten way too used to not having a dress code, because when I was working at the lab, we just wear jeans and t-shirts, because everything else is going to be under everything's going to be under the bunny suit, so it doesn't matter as long as you're comfortable. Just don't wear open-toed shoes, and you know, your shoes are...
Here, but be careful. This is the shop of Fanny
Yeah,
Flowers,
like,
the famous
it was business casual there. So, like, long pants or, like, a long enough, like, you know, skirt. I was told, get 'em, mods.
Oh, shit, we got a bot.
Never say bust in here.
Thank you, honey. But, like, so I was told closed-toed shoes, but there were people who were walking around in, like, sandals. And so on. So I was just doing, like, button-up shirts, the skirts, and, like, dress pants.
Yeah.
That I don't mind, but, like, they were very nitpicky with me in particular. I embarrassed the manager who didn't like me once, because it took me, like, 2 years of being there before I was willing to eat anything at the, like, group potlucks, because eating disorder stuff. I had to make sure that these people were not going to poison me. Which, it was not helped the first time I considered getting food from one of those, and I walked up and somebody had brought a thing of ranch dip that was, like, it was unopened, but it was also, like, over a month expired.
Oh, no.
So it didn't fill me with confidence.
No, I can imagine not.
But, like, but one time, like, you know, maybe a few months in there, we were having one, and she was like, oh, you didn't get anything to eat, why not? And she was clearly, like, annoyed by this, because it was the second or third time that I had packed my own lunch during a work, like, you know, we all bring stuff potluck event. I always brought stuff to these events. I just also packed my own food.
I mean, I don't think that that's, like, worth remarking upon. Sometimes you just don't want to do a potluck, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Especially if you contribute to the potluck.
You suddenly got way louder.
Oh, so did you.
I don't know what that was. Why did that happen? Okay. Am I normal again?
You're still a little bit loud. What about me?
You're normal again.
Okay, now you're more normal.
What
okay,
the
thanks,
hell?
I guess.
Ah, damn it. Okay, are we still really loud, honey? Oh, don't leave me on the box. Okay, we're both normal now. I don't know what the hell happened there.
Screaming is odd.
Only Rin got loud on your end. Yeah, same. Well, then again, I can't hear my own voice. So.
Hey, what are you doing here? We shouldn't be seen talking to each other.
But,
I need help. Where should I look for evidence?
Yeah, but she was like, hey, what do you, why don't you eat anything at these things? And I looked at her, I just flat out said, I've got an eating disorder. And she was like, oh, and then she just walked away.
Officer,
Hey, kid.
are you investigating Fanny Flats?
Sorry, kid. Can't, comment on an ongoing investigation.
So you are investigating Fanny Flats?
I didn't say nothing.
What are you investigating?
Well, I'm thinking of investigating weird little kids with goggles who've recently drifted in from out of town.
What would you do with evidence if you were to hypothetically find some?
Oh, we'd use it to put the squeeze on Fanny, of course.
Like, legally speaking?
Yeah, totally legal squeezing.
Any idea where I can find some evidence of Fanny Flats?
I was almost let go for getting an 87% on a thing they hardly ever had me do. But meanwhile, I was the only person answering the voicemail they're supposed to be responding to within 24 hours. Yeah, no, when I came back from, like, Christmas, and no one had checked the, like, main office voicemail the entire time I was gone. And I was like... And that had happened, like, a couple of times before when I left. And I was like, hey, should we, like, be assigning someone to check this while I'm gone? And my manager, or to check the voicemail while I'm gone, my manager's like, oh, like, your personal voicemail? I said, no, the one for the entire office, like, the main one. He was like, you've been checking that? And I said, yeah, I've been checking it for a year and a half.
This carving is beautiful. Hi, worms. Yo! Do either of you know which way the fish cannery is?
Yes, over there.
Well, we take you there, but the smell is out of control.
Which way to the print shop?
Oh, you do not want to go over there.
They're counterfeiters.
Shh. What do you know about Fanny Flats?
She runs this town with her fake money business.
But she doesn't control us bookworms.
Every time she tries to cut us down, we just multiply.
Okay, bye. If you see any juicy evidence, please don't eat it.
Okay.
You're gonna end up with a full voicemail box and not realize why for weeks. Yeah, I sent my old manager a email like about 2 minutes before I walked out of the office that just said, hey, forward my voicemail and the previous like, you know, like ATU clerk's email, like, or voicemail to, you know, the now only ATU clerk. And also don't forget to check the main office voicemail. Bye.
Hey, seen any evidence around here?
Nope. If I did, I'd remember. I'm an elephant.
I noticed.
Noticed what?
That you're an elephant.
Yeah, I am. What about it?
So, they can have fun with that.
I'm like, well, that is officially no longer your problem.
Yep, no longer my problem. I have the one coworker I made friends with, and I will keep up with him. Because we talk tabletop.
What's that sound? This hat box needs a hat box tag.
Oh, I forgot they do that. Fuck.
baggage now.
Sir, it's right behind you.
Well, I mean, it is nearby.
Oop. I was wondering if I could land on top of the light. The answer was no. Oh. Dang. There's nothing over here. Oh yeah, now I remember what this is for. We also did way better pepperoni bread than the Nepo baby did on the last day. Yeah.
I mean, knowing you, I'm not surprised.
She was like... Fuck. Haha! At basically every work potluck, people would just like rave about her pepperoni bread and like ask her to make it and stuff. And finally there was an event where she like brought it and I was there and like, cause she didn't bring it every time, people just asked for it every time. Fuck.
Right.
Ha. Oh, dang it. That would have been really cool if that worked. There we go. I finally tried this stuff at one of our last potlucks, and it was bad. Like, it was basically like a pepperoni stromboli, like, rolled up, pepperoni and cheese rolled up in dough and baked. Fuck. But it was, like, entirely unseasoned. It was, like, simultaneously underbaked and overbaked. Like, the outside of it was super dry and hard, but the inside was, like, really, like, it just was raw.
Oh, no.
It was not good, and so I said, okay, I'm, one of my buddies I was telling about, like, I planned on making a cake for my last day, and he suggested that I just go ahead and make the pepperoni bread to show her up while I had the chance. So I got actual pizza dough, like the fresh stuff that you can get from the deli. Let me make sure I've got the right power on. Yeet. I got actual pizza dough. I made my homemade garlic butter. And like wrapped up pepperoni, shredded mozzarella, you know, the good stuff, with a garlic butter. Okay, well,
See, that sounds super good.
It was super good, and it was like really fluffy. It disappeared, like all of it was gone in under 2 hours, and I made like a big loaf. And
Nice.
Alexander also made a loaf of his own version of pepperoni bread.
I should get more of those wines. No more wines.
And that was also gone by the end of the day. And a vast majority of the cake I made, which was a Boston cream poke cake.
This sounds awesome.
It was very good.
Sorry, but I just can't handle your energy right now. Watch it.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, honey?
I put, what's it called? Curry paste?
Oh yeah, you put curry paste in it.
Curry paste and pepperoni in my usual bread recipe into
This
the,
fish market
like,
is clean.
90s bread machine I still own.
But just dirty enough.
So
Wait,
it just
that
made the
sounds
dough for me,
incredible.
then I baked it in the oven and had Victor bring it to work and they loved it.
Rin says that sounds incredible. It was so good. Like, I realized that like cheese and curry paste go together super duper well a few years ago when I was trying to make like little themed snacks for Buzz Lightyear characters. I ended up like mailing a box of treats to Alexander for the theme. And what I ended up doing for Nos4A2 was sun-dried tomato and cheddar scones, and I thought, like, hey, I want to make these a little spicy and red. I think it'd be a cool idea if I mixed some curry paste into it, and there began my love affair of, like, curry paste and cheese and bread.
I gotta try that sometime. That sounds awesome.
I'll send you the recipe. It was really good.
What's that on your back?
Plastic samples. I'm just doing test marketing. Tell me, how likely are you to buy a car in the next 10 days?
Somewhat.
Thank you for taking our survey. You've automatically been added to our mailing list.
Curry paste and cheese and bread tastes a lot like pizza without needing to add tomato. Yeah.
Ooh.
It's like...
I can see that.
Yeah, it's like thick and rich and spicy and, you know, it's good. Good for people with tomato allergies. Yeah, because it's mostly like peppers and salt and curry paste. The red curry paste specifically. Man, I need to make curry again. I
need to get curry roux again because they stopped carrying it at our Safeway. So I have to go order some or see if it's at the H Mart. Which, if it's not, I will try.
Oh no. Thankfully they've got curry roux at like Publix, around here, and I like making curry udon.
Ooh, yummy.
It's yummy. I also love a good, like, coconut milk and curry soup.
Oh, hell yeah. I gotta make some of that sometime.
Oh, yeah.
Aha! This looks like evidence of something.
Oh no, I have to go all the way back.
This is just such clever level design.
It's so cool. Like, the censoring out of stuff.
Psychonauts didn't get Game of the Year, but I think that same year was It Takes Two, which did, and I'm glad about that. It Takes Two was pretty good.
Oh,
if
yeah.
Psychonauts didn't get it, then It Takes Two definitely should have done.
I'm not a fan of It Takes Two, just on the, like, conceptual level. But there was, like, a whole thing of, like, apparently the guy who made It Takes Two was, like, very close friends with the people who were deciding what Game of the Year was.
Evidence I'll find in this
Oh, okay.
I should check out
That's
the other
not
neighborhoods for more.
I mean, it's a very clever, there's a lot of clever stuff in that game, but I think, in general, Psychonauts was more, what's the word I'm looking for? Innovative?
Yeah. Having not played It Takes Two, really, I can't speak on it to, like, for fairness sake, but...
Like, full-on Let's Plays.
Oh,
God. Oh, Raz, no.
Raz. How do I fucking get out of here again? I know there it is. Okay, I forgot about the grind rails.
I've the hedgehog.
Yeah. I have really got to work on my like huge list of huge list of like fan cookbooks that
yeah.
I need to finish. I've done the 2 Psychonauts ones. I've got to finish my Smile for Me one and do the Great God Grove one. I've got like a proper Buzz Lightyear one.
Oh yeah, the parents planning to get divorced, being made to stay together by the kid trope. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking more in terms of like the interesting gameplay mechanics, but yeah, plot-wise I was not a fan.
Yeah, like the plot is not my favorite. Especially because there's also like a large part where they're like, hey, let's destroy our child's favorite thing. That will help bring us together. It's a weird move. But then again, a lot of like, you know, domestic dispute tropes are not my favorite.
Yeah, me neither.
Like, there's one movie that like I'll stand by. It's artistically a beautiful movie, but it really annoyed me as like an older sibling who had a bad time like about being an older sibling. When I was a kid, the way it handled things, it was Song of the Sea.
Oh, I haven't seen it, but I do know the general plot, and I can see why that might be problematic.
Yeah.
If you've got that kind of baggage regarding it.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you as the older sibling are always wrong. You are 100% responsible for how your younger sibling feels and behaves. And they can do whatever they want because they're a little kid. So, like, you can't, like, be mad at them for, say, destroying something important to you or taking it.
Yeah.
Like, the thing in the movie was, like, the kid had, like, a seashell from his mom who disappeared basically the day that his baby sister was born. And said, like, younger sister just started getting into his stuff and specifically took, like, the one thing his mom left him. And a lot of it was, well, she deserves it too. How dare you get mad at her about that? Which
that's
is...
messed up, man.
Yeah, that's like... I get how it's, like, feel-goodsy for a lot of kids, for a lot of people, and, like, an important lesson to learn. But also, that particular thing kind of pisses me off.
Understandable.
No. Like... the thing I think that did it really well, like, Onward as a movie was super mid, but I think it was very, very good with how it handled that kind of, like, sibling dynamic thing.
I didn't see Onward. I'm really behind on a lot of stuff, I think.
It's, like I said, it's mid, but, like, I like the concept, and do you mind if I spoil something about it?
No, go for it.
Okay. I'm gonna read Alexander's message real quick. It's also sucky how often people seeking out divorce are viewed as being in the wrong no matter the reason why. Yeah. Like, you have to stay together for your kids. You know, it's the same thing of, like, you know, you're a bad person if you, like, work a lot.
Yeah.
You know, because it's taking away time with your kid, even though, by all means, like, you have to pay the bills still. The Onward thing, though, is, like, the entire movie is predicated on this kid, like, he never got to meet his dad, and he's kind of always fantasized about it. He ends up, like, using magic to halfway bring him back. Like, literally just his legs. And he's got 24 hours to... Like, his dad died, like, not right before he was born or something. He's got 24 hours to go on this big adventure with his older brother, who he sees as kind of, like, an annoying burnout, to, like, finish the thing so he can see his dad, like, for the first time ever. because by sunrise, he's gonna go away entirely, and you can never, like, resummon him. And by the time they get to the end of the movie, like, you know, sibling bonding has happened. One of them, like, and they realize only one of them can, like, see the dad for the last, like, you know, 30 seconds before sunrise. And he goes, oh, I never actually knew my dad. My older brother is the person who actually ever met him. I should give him the chance to, like, see, you know, our dad, because he's the one who actually knew him. And, like, that one hit real good for me. Although,
I was mongrel myself. I'm frankly immune to a lot of dad heartstring pulling.
totally fair. Like, it's not so much the dad heartstring pulling as, like, you know,
Yeah,
for
I
one.
get where you're going.
Yeah, like.
The older sibling is seen as the protagonist more, I guess.
Yeah, the older sibling being the one who, like, you know, has to, you know, shape up for the sake of the younger sibling. Uh-oh. Funny enough, like, the Playmobil movie, you know, the Lego movie knockoff, managed to...
I did not know they made a Playmobil movie.
They did, and it manages to be, I think, the worst version of the you as an older sibling are responsible for your younger sibling all the time and you have to accommodate them trope I've ever seen. Because apparently, like, it's like, hello, here's a younger sister who is no fun, or an older sister, she's no fun, she doesn't, like, you know, entertain her younger sibling, she's always working. We need to go on an emotional journey to fix this attitude problem she has. That is explicitly because their parents died in a horrible car accident, and, like, at 16 she was left the sole person in charge of keeping them out of poverty. But she is in the wrong here. Let's make that clear.
The absolute state of children's entertainment.
Right? I think that one tanked, at least.
I mean, I had never heard of it, and I used to really like Playmobiles as a kid.
Yeah.
Legos more, of course, but...
Oh, yeah. There's one... Protect the Queen. Ah, poor cross-eyed Ford. Or wall-eyed Ford. And Otto, doing his thing. She had no one to talk to. She gotta protect herself, emotionally. One movie I saw, I don't know the name of, where the marriage counselor was the one who had to learn that sometimes divorce is the best option for a couple. Good. That sounds wonderful. Good for them.
Okay, time to gather evidence.
I'm trying to think of anything else that went, like, actually divorce is cool sometimes. I'm just thinking about, like, a story with a character who is desperately trying to help a couple get divorced because it's their own kid from the future. Who's like, you guys need to not be together for my sake.
I would watch that.
They only really show it when the other parent is a deadbeat who isn't in the family's life anymore. Yeah. Sign the divorce papers, Mom, you're better off without him. Stories. Fair enough.
Now this looks incriminating. I think that's all the evidence Cassie needs.
It's just so weird for me about all of that, because I don't know, I think it's more interesting when there's a dynamic between fictional parents that isn't either we are the most in love that anyone has ever been ever, or we had a really acrimonious divorce.
Yeah. Typically, the divorce's backstory in the instance is the deadbeat. Yeah.
Like, I have an OC whose parents divorced just because their work and life were not compatible, and they're still great friends, and they, still co-parent as best they can, but it just wasn't compatible.
That's good. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It happens sometimes.
Yeah. It's good to depict it positively. Oh yeah, like my character Molly's parents. Yeah. Since it was just a case of like her mom is not a great person, but she's not like intentionally shitty. It was just a matter of like, oh, suddenly our circumstances have changed severely, and I do not like the position of our relationship. We should probably get divorced.
That's all the evidence we can get.
That's
enough.
Shit
Let me
happens
be the
sometimes.
judge of
Shit
that.
happens sometimes.
Oh, yeah. This is some hot dirt right
A
here.
mahjong tile, a book, and a photo of a banana.
Blackmail.
Banana.
We're going to arrest her.
What? How's she gonna make the money she needs to pay us from jail?
But if she's not locked up and she finds out I was the
Speaking of backstory divorce, I love why Bueller had to divorce his wife.
Protect you. or
Yeah,
something.
I had a lot of fun with that one.
Let's beat it.
Uh,
Bust.
and it is not text in Bloody Terrible because it doesn't need to be. But
Not a chopper of
Lieutenant
the road to
Bueller is
Coloring
divorced and has been for many,
She
many
was
years.
forced into the outlaw life.
Not
that part. I just meant
because his
nobody likes us.
wife was a social ladder climber who was already having an affair when he brought home a
all safe and sound again.
second kid. Was like, hey,
Thank you, young man.
we're just gonna like keep this kid for a little bit because he got dropped off in an abandoned orphanage.
Now you'll help me with those
Oh, are you scared
And
of
she immediately was like, I am not raising another kid.
I know of one
The one we
place
have
where
isn't
you'll
even
be
yours.
completely
I'm leaving.
safe.
Hey! Look
Damn.
down! Of all the double crossing.
This was all part of the plan.
He ended up keeping
It
that
was?
second kid just out of spite.
And I thought I was the tricky one. Oh my, we've come to a bad place. No, it's perfect. How is it perfect?
I love this boss fight. It's so
Any place
fun.
is perfect. When we're all together. Well, I haven't seen you in a while. We should never have let her split us up. When we're together, nothing is impossible.
Well, that tears it.
I hate to damage a book, of course.
But that last line was too corny, even for a motivational speaker.
We're not going to let you control us anymore.
Oh, and which one of you thinks you should be in charge? None of you could stop Maligula. None of you could protect your friends. I am the real Cassiopeia. And I'll show you how we fight off a foreign invader.
Bees.
Bees.
Into the goo. This is entirely my favorite boss just on design alone.
Ready for the shushing of your life.
Real librarians aren't like this.
What we need here is a little positivity. Which one of you is the smart one? Oh, that tickles! To quote from the best-selling book, Mind Swarm! Why use only 2% of your brain when you use 2% of a parachute?
I love,
Chasing after that little enabler.
I gotta get his ass. I gotta get the little fucker. There's like a fun fact from the first game. The, okay, I don't need time bubble. The fun fact from the first game is that there is a there's a boss fight where a theater critic is like, you're fighting a theater critic and he's throwing 1.5 star reviews at you. The text of that 1.5 star review is from an actual review that one of the developers read, I think it was for White Chicks. May I request that you fact check where those reviews were coming from, honey, just in case. Because I know it was something like that.
What's going on? Who's in here?
Hello, Cassie.
You? The self-righteous little writer? What are you doing?
Yeah, I definitely understand the people who interpret Cassie as having alters.
Someone's head.
Okay, you. Give me your honest opinion on how I'm doing so far.
Light you on fire, kill your ass immediately.
Good God.
That wasn't called for. You shall pay for it.
Oh yeah, Ren, a show I have been watching, had a big beautiful werewolf woman in it recently, and I feel like you'd appreciate that.
I do appreciate that, thank you.
She's so full of murder. According to the Psychonauts fandom wiki, it is White Chicks. Okay. Oh, God. No. Out the goo.
She never was a real librarian in life. Well, I was never a teacher.
And not much of a writer, if you ask me. I'm just going to take a quick break to make some tea.
My turn, Raz. Get that gate open so I can teach her a lesson.
Sometimes you just roleplay as a librarian and get power mad about it.
It's all of us.
It's all of us.
Class is in session.
I'm not asleep, you're asleep.
When my students fall asleep in class, they get sent to the principal's office.
You just admitted you were not an actual teacher.
That's right. Now it's 2 on 1.
Hey, don't forget to count me.
I like that you can beat this boss without ever actually doing the pen thing. Or
He just fires after her, or side blasts her until she dies.
yeah, you can just like get her health down like in any other way. That just takes out a big chunk for you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the bees.
Not the bees.
Now they're literal
No.
bees.
Bees! Bees! They do as they please! If they don't like you, fall to you!
Die.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that designs in the level let you know that Cassie is Chinese without having to say it. Yeah. It's very nice.
Yeah. I love it. It's so awesome.
I love the backstory. You get the implication, like, purely through suggestion, that she was just simply, like, abandoned there by her parents. And part of the implication is that they were, like, having another kid and they just didn't want her anymore. Oh, thank God.
We got him on the run. Get that gate open, kid, and I'll bust this whole crooked operation.
You think about Nicole Post. Will you let me live that down? That's not what I need to do. It is funny. But will you let me live it down?
Okay, time for the money maker.
Maybe. Can I bribe you out of it?
Oh no. No, no, no. Something's not right.
Perhaps.
You could say something stinks. You! I can't handle all three of you at once. That's kind of the point. Ready, gals? I'm ready. Together now.
I love the fun fact about killer bees that they were specifically bred in an attempt to make calmer bees.
Yeah, task failed successfully.
Yeah. Like, did it work? I don't know. Are they called killer bees? It's just a misnomer, like the incredibly deadly viper.
Again! I guess I'm not the real Cassie. Yes, you are.
Ugh, visual glitch.
And so am
Glitch.
I.
Yeah, I saw
Me
that.
too. Mostly when we need money. Hey, I'm pretty good in a fight. You might have noticed.
And then they paper doll together.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Hi. Are you the real Cassie?
Not sure. But I'm sure she's in here somewhere. Now then.
You know what? I've been
did you say
sold on
something
the
about
idea
my
now.
bees?
Yeah, I think that that's a pretty excellent headcanon.
Yeah.
Oh my. They really aren't behaving, are they? That's it. I'm all out of bee puns, I promise.
This game loves
Think you know
puns.
something about them?
I'll
Most
try,
excellent.
but I feel like I've lost a little control of them. How I wish my old partner were here.
I think they just need a nap.
Oh, Bully! How did you know I needed you?
A little bird told me. Oh, sorry, I should say...
He's so short no one noticed him walk in. Yeah.
Well then, think we can get this swarm to stand down?
I do. Bedtime for bees. So, how's production?
Jars of honey and no one to give it to. Come on.
Is the little giraffe badge he's wearing the one if you get animal telepathy? I think so. Let me double check.
Oh, that's cute.
Nope, wrong button. There we go. I have not bought any buttons, any pins.
Pins for that special projection in your life.
No. It is not. But it is cute. Animal telekinesis. Fair enough. Psyblast, assorted. Where would that one be?
Mental connection? No.
No. It's not a real power. Oh. Okay.
Aww.
Let's combine that Psychor with your card so you can rank up.
You mean hypothetically? Yes, I'm going to accept that. Let's see, do I want any pins? I love the little brain drain pin. I do not ever use it.
That choice says a lot about you.
I need the bobby pin. Raz is just weird. He can just talk to people in their minds and understand animals without actually doing telepathy on them. Yeah. It's the bee's direction.
Yeah.
Sorry. No, I was just thinking about all the like little backstories they give to the various campers in the first game. There's a kid who spends a lot of time talking to fish because he's a little sailor boy, but he's afraid of the water. Like he won't actually go swimming because his dad drowned at sea.
Oh my god.
But he'll still talk to the fish and he still likes the water. Never had to learn to read minds. He just naturally has been doing it since playing with Frazee as a kid. It's like how you can teach babies to swim, like, right out the get-go. I guess if you just, like, submerge them in psychic stuff, they'll just be really good at it pretty fast. Take to it naturally. All of the kids in the first game have like funny, fucked up little backstories.
They do. I seem to recall that.
Yeah. My favorite to reference will always be the girl whose specialty is invisibility. Because her mom doesn't like to look at her because she looks too much like her dad. Ah, the saddest little man in the world.
Sent me on a mission to put Fort Cruller back together, and Helmet Fullbear.
Stop it right now! I don't want to hear any of those names ever again. You hear me? They're all lost, dead.
But Bob,
especially that one.
Classic old man Yowie.
Oh.
I'm wearing a helmet.
Yeah. Extra on the tragic. Like, you know, the plants don't have a mind of their own, so he is just calling out for help.
Fine. Nice, fine.
You know, he's subconscious.
Do you think Bob would mind if
That's a lie.
Yeah. No, he won't mind. Get in there.
Yeet! Oh, no yeet.
Mine now, thank you.
Boop.
Boop. My one complaint about the visual design of this game compared to the first one is that even though the character designs are still very eccentric, I think they're not quite as eccentric as and ugly as in the first game. Like, people consistently have noses in this game, which is something that is not going on in the first one.
Agent Zanotto?
Yeah, that's fair. Raz's nose is more of a suggestion.
Like, Lily's is just not there, which makes the cutscene of, like, oh yes, the reason... that's like, sorry, I totally forgot what I was saying.
Nose, cutscene, Lily.
Oh yeah, the cutscene where it's like, oh yeah, we can't get her to sneeze out her brain because she's got a cold.
Strange. I don't usually get visitors here.
She just doesn't have a nose.
I have my garden.
Of course. The Zanottos are famous for their...
Like, nobody in this game looks the way, like, you know, Chloe looks.
What did you plant here?
Plant?
What kind of seeds did you use?
Oh, seeds. Yeah, that's right. No seeds. Lost them all.
Where'd they go?
This is awful to say, but I just realized that Bob looks like a really old Carl Weezer from Jimmy Neutron.
Oh, you're right.
I'm so sorry. It's all connected.
Wait.
Otto is Jimmy Neutron's grandpa.
Come with me. It's okay.
Oh.
Look, I'll just do some quick seed recon, and then I'll come right back.
Sorry about my controller knocking around on the desk. That poor old man.
Raz just out here catching some waves.
Yep. You know, you see the saddest thing you've ever seen, and then you're like, hee hee, surfing.
Everybody's go surfing. Surfing USA.
Promise. If you...
Ah, yes. The island that kind of sparked, like, 1,000 little theories, or at least helped them along with Otto.
Hey, Otto. Glad Bob still keeps some friends around.
Friends? Please.
You and Bob aren't friends?
Well, Helmet was the one we all liked, really. He was so outgoing and handsome. We were just nice to Bob because they were kind of a package deal.
That can't be the only reason you were friends with Bob.
True, we also needed his vegetables.
You and Bob were good friends.
The truth is, we also wanted someone taller.
Wonder if the rock formation means anything. I think this rock formation... Maybe the lights. The rock formation itself looks like Bob's mom to me, although I don't know why she'd be over here. Yeah, definitely not the tarp. That's definitely not a familiar pattern we've seen on anything that could potentially be connected to Otto.
That tarp's not familiar. I've never seen that before in my life.
I've never seen those yellow flowers. Flower... Oh, wait. Wait a second. Does the rock formation look like thorny towers? Nah, not really. Okay. I can keep Tokyo drifting around. Flower language and the ones that lead you to different islands always gets me. Yeah, what are all the flower languages again? Or like the ones for the islands around here?
I used to know some very particular ones because I was using them for a fanfic, but I have completely forgotten them.
Give me that. I know the ones, the pink ones, something related to motherly love. The ones for helmet are grief, and used in some cultures to symbolize the dead. Yeah, they're like marigolds, aren't they?
Oh, that's so good.
I think the ones for Truman are for hatred. Oh, yeah. Speaking of Truman.
Hi, Agent Sonata.
Hi, Truman.
You're fired.
You can't fire me.
You're fired.
Is that all you...
Oh, Raz, why now? Why is the bobby pin hitting in now? I'm talking to someone.
Okay, see you later, Bob's memory of Truman.
Firing people makes me feel like a big man.
Ugh. The Truman one is particularly painful. Yeah. I have the bobby pin on because I think it's funny. Alright. Let's get back over to his mom. Let's learn about,
Bonk.
Bonk. I like the starfish is not smiling, it's just kind of meh.
The starfish is done.
Let's learn about...
Yeah, ain't those chrysanthemums, I say, not knowing shit about flowers?
They might be. I do not know. Let's go learn about the fact that, you think so? Yeah. I love the transitions. This is by far my favorite level.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah. I also once accidentally glitched out and just, like, I jumped on a table wrong and just, like, fell through the floor to my death into the ocean.
I mean, you gotta be careful. That does happen sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so trippy. I love it.
Yeah. Hey kids, did you know that addiction can run in the family? And transition.
Hey! Hold it right there.
Why?
I wouldn't want you to get hurt.
How could that little thing hurt me?
Oh, they always start out little, don't they? And then they grow and cause so much pain. Here, let me just take this somewhere safe.
Wait, no, I want that.
No, you don't.
Raz's dialogue is always so 10-year-old.
Yeah, they did a really good job with him.
I love it. Like, he has definitely developed since the first game, That does not mean he has necessarily matured that much.
Yeah.
Ahoy there! Lend a hand?
What do you need?
Just caught in a bit of
I also
a
like that all of these cutscenes are like in
so I
engine.
can get some fresh air on my face.
I'll work it out. Just hang in there.
Is that a joke? Because I didn't ask for any jokes.
The future of VeggieTales.
That's
Fear.
the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little motion really gets the juices
Nasty.
Yeah.
flowing, if you know what I mean.
Hang on. I'll break that final vine.
No, just leave it. I think this is all the freedom I can handle right now.
Ow,
Oh,
fuck.
here we go again.
I forgot that, you know, fuck. More than the usual, the alcohol immediately kills you. You do not get a single, you know, chance on this stuff.
That's an important lesson, kids.
Yep. Do not underage drink.
How'd you get yourself caught by that bird?
God, I got this feathered ferry service right where I want him.
20 feet in the air?
He's keeping me moving so I don't plant roots. It's a constant struggle.
That could mean anything. Oh, they're bar flies. Haha.
One more time around the block, Jeeves.
I do like the tiki lights.
And the liquor is called Old Greenhouse, something or other.
Oh.
Cocktails here. That's very clever.
Dark spirits. Stormy weather dark spirits.
Boing.
Boing.
Name for me this monster so roughly bearing me o'er the sea.
Ah, fuck.
Thanks for the lift, by the way. I didn't catch your name.
Did you know, and this is just like a random fun fact, did you know that Venus flytraps grow like native in like South Carolina?
Have you met my friend? They just
I
love
think
to
I did
fly
know that.
and
But that's just like crazy.
Yeah, I had no idea where they actually came from until a few years ago. I was at the beach with my parents, and with my old roommate, we did a kayaking thing.
Oh, down there.
That was, we were supposed to kayak off to a little island in the middle of a river and see the wild Venus flytraps and stuff, alligators. We did not see any alligators or Venus flytraps. We mostly saw a lot of spiders, and then I almost died.
Put me down, wretched demon.
Yeah, I think almost dying is something you should lead with that next time.
Does anyone happen to...
What happened?
So my kayak wasn't operating correctly. Like, it was starting to kind of sink.
Wait a second, what am I
Or
doing up
it was
here?
taking on water. It was moving very slowly. It could not direct it correctly, so I was way behind everybody else. And then a lightning storm rolled on while we were in the middle of an open river.
Oh god.
So my boat was filling with rain. It was like the boat was filling with rain. I was like not able to keep up with everybody else. Fuck. And eventually, like, the river was getting actively struck by lightning. So our guide eventually had to come back and grab me and, like, ferry me the rest of the way, and we got back all completely soaked and miserable.
Hope you're not taking me back to your
This
nest.
guy needs a duffel bag.
So many adventures.
Yeah. By the way, they're pink carnations, which can mean things like innocence or purity, or I will never forget you. Aw. Excuse me, I can't help you with your emotional troubles right now.
Is it green?
Empty noises.
Hello down there.
Oh. Okay.
Breath from above.
Oh, nice.
That was a good one.
Very proud of that one.
So, man likes strawberry daiquiris, huh?
Man loves strawberry daiquiris. And boxed wine.
I'll take this nugget.
Franzio moment.
I'll take this nugget.
And eat it. Oh yeah, I think I see the duffel bag tag over there.
Ah. 1 second. I gotta mute myself real quick. BRB.
Eh.
Eat, 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 eat.
Nope. There goes the...
I'm back. Took the opportunity to top off my water.
Oh, okay, good. I should do the same shortly. Give me a sec.
Yeah. Pink and orange carnations are like my favorite flowers.
Yes, got the duffel bag tag.
Name for me this monster so roughly bearing me o'er the sea. One more time around the block, Jeeves.
I think I'm still having allergy issues. Oh,
Wait a second, what am I
from
doing?
my friend's cat yesterday.
Oh no, still?
Possibly. Oh, thank
Hope you're not
goodness.
taking me back to your nest
I went over to their place to watch a movie, and I had cooked a shrimp dinner beforehand. And so the cat was like
all over?
Yeah, like clinging to my hands, like, you know, licking my fingers, biting me. Like, not hard. She was clearly just having a really, really great time, but we eventually had to just carry her away because she was starting to, like, rub skin raw with how insistently she was licking my fingers.
They just love to fly.
How can these plants
Yeah,
be so sick?
cats do that.
You spend so much time on them.
Mad, say hello.
Oopsie, let me get this out of your way.
Hello, Mads.
Yeah, Matt's popped in the room to say hi and, more importantly, bother my cat.
You gotta bother the cat.
It's almost
yeah.
like you want to get hurt by this thing.
I love the running on glass sound effects in this game.
Yeah, they had a really good time with the Foley.
Oh yeah.
I'm warning you in a friendly way.
First tag. I think I hear something. What's that sound?
There is a lost song that I am so sad is lost, that for Eurovision 2021, I think,
Looks like my plant friend is caught up in some regrets.
got an Excedrin and an Oreo Nanaimo bar. Nice.
I have no regrets. These must be somebody else's.
Dinner of Champions. Well, you also had,
I would concur. That is a Dinner of Champions.
you also had, omelet nachos, or scrambled egg nachos. Give me that. You can't be trusted with it.
Does anyone have an air sickness bag?
I regret nothing, I've learned nothing. Yeah, that's me with doing all my papers at the last minute.
Yeah. Whoa.
Bye.
You almost
We sound just like that moth.
Thanks for the lift,
I
by
have
the way.
no idea what I was talking about.
Eurovision, lost song.
Oh yeah. I can't remember which performer it was, but he collaborated with Double Fine. Did a little promo where he played, like, the song he was doing for Eurovision.
Starting to think you don't
Hey, Mom.
And
Are you heading out to the greenhouse again?
he did like a little live stream where he sang like that song but made it like Psychonauts themed, and he sang a couple of other songs, including an original one written, like a couple of original ones that were literally just written about Psychonauts. And the VOD of that live stream is just gone, and you cannot find the recordings of those songs anywhere else anymore.
Oh, that sucks.
It sucks so bad. Because, like, he had an emotional baggage song that was very good. And an extremely funny song simply titled, Please Don't Steal My Brain, Dr. Lovato.
things down there. Perfect place for this.
Oh, come on.
You'd better leave Bob's memories alone. You don't
Give me
wanna
that,
bring
you
out
can't
one
be
of his bad
trusted with it.
moods.
Yeah, I guess I do sound
What's
like the
so
moth.
dangerous about a bad... Uh-oh. Look, Mr. Mood, I'm sure we can work this out. For instance, let's examine the source of life.
Definitely one of my favorite enemies conceptually.
Yeah, that's really cool. And the little scribbly anginess of it.
Yeah. He's mad at you. You just gotta figure out why. Or, you know, what's
Well,
wrong.
his mama was just drinking in the greenhouse.
Yep.
If I could just CV this thing, I could find out what's causing it. Let's see if we can get to the heart
You're a little
of this bad
therapist.
mood.
Aw.
Not such a bad mood now, are you?
Hi,
now you don't take damage.
Oh, it's all wide, isn't it?
It's bedtime. Are you still out here?
Wow. So this must be Lily's great-grandmother. Uh-oh.
Check my DMs. Okay. You found the concert! Yes! The live stream has been relocated.
Lost media, no longer lost.
Thank you, honey. Literally, I had looked for that a couple of times and I could not find it anywhere. Thank you so much. Re-uploaded by someone with 4 subscribers. Thank you, person with 4 subscribers. Shout out to you. In August of last year. Wow. I'm just so glad somebody had it. The internet's so cool.
The internet can be very cool.
Yeah. Anyway, poor Bob found his mom, who drank herself to death in the greenhouse.
Look familiar?
Just normal stuff, really.
Yeah, just normal stuff.
Looks big.
Your favorite traumatized little man.
See what happens.
Nothing happened. Guess it's a dud.
Agent Zanotto, as an expert gardener, I'm sure you know the value of patience when it comes to... Well, hello.
It's the rumor weed.
I'm off to find more seeds.
Well, don't you think this is enough?
More's always better. I'll be right back.
10-year-old. Alright, these red ones. I'm gonna go see if I can find Lily, simply because her appearance in this part of the game is so funny to me. Red or burgundy dahlias. That's auto again. Red means strength / power. Burgundy, also called black, being betrayal. Oof, yeah.
Flower language is so cool. You can give someone a passive-aggressive bouquet.
I love it. Oh, here it is. Nope. Gotta go the other way. I do love that, like, primarily, you know, nerds and writers know, like, you know, have bothered to learn flower language. So,
Here's the hatbox tag.
like, you've got the fix where people go up and are like, hey, florist, give me a bouquet that says fuck you, and they expect the person receiving it to understand what it means. Contextual on which definition you're using, since there are a few flower languages that have opposite meanings for the same flower. Ah. Not now, Raz.
Hey, Lily. I thought you hadn't seen your great uncle Bob in years. How does he know what you look like?
My dad sent him pictures for years.
He's never heard your voice, though, has he?
How'd you know?
The infamous coconut.
Nailed it.
This level also infamously hard to 100% because of how many, like, hidden in the grass, literally hidden among the grass figments there are.
It does not surprise me.
You don't remember which one's offhand, so you can't verify. That is fair. Hi, Otto. Nice to visit you again. You make Bob feel very insecure, thank you. A couple of, like, tweets from Double Fine, like, right after this game came out were just screenshots from this particular level. Casually showing off particularly hard to find figments.
Yes, we know it's hard. Yes, we're sorry.
Here it is. Here's the one you're missing. Yeah, the one grass figment hidden in actual grass.
That's mean. That's mean.
It's so mean. Or, you know, the banana, like, hidden up at the top of a tree. What do you do with a drunken sailor?
You're a lion.
I'm no plant scientist, but that
I
looks
love their
pretty
tweets for how they intended for you to do the escort mission in Meat Circus. Yeah? Oh.
Bye.
Goodbye, Raz. Ah, damn it. I think it was a little confusion on little Ollie and the rabbit, and then carry one of them to the other. Oh yeah.
Almost had it.
About how you can carry the rabbit to the kid. You don't have to make him walk all the way there. Oh wait, no, I think the intention was you were supposed to just, like, telekinesis hold the rabbit still. I don't know. Or otherwise use confusion on whichever one you carry. Yeah. Either way, you can confuse the rabbit, you can pick it up with telekinesis.
This is where I get off. Thanks for the lift.
You're welcome.
What?
For saving you from that time bomb.
It's just a seed.
Ah, but isn't a seed just a bomb in slow motion?
No. Get out of philosophy class. You can go back to philosophy class when you learn how to use it. Responsibly. Platformer cameras.
Yeah. Sometimes the camera is not your friend. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get something to drink.
Go for it. Stay hydrated.
That's right.
How's everybody doing tonight? Don't remember the specifics, but whatever the combo was, you were supposed to basically get Ollie to the rabbit without him wandering around the stage and getting attacked by monsters while you're too busy holding the rabbit. Yeah. See, it's not even like getting Ollie to the rabbit that's the hard part for me. It's
I'm back in the mother world.
how incredibly frustrating it is to do the platforming.
No.
Fuck. Oh, thank goodness. No. Ow. Fuck.
You know what else is the dinner of champions? Red Bull and string cheese.
You know, sure, I can't judge. I sauteed some, like, I made some Mexican corn and cheese and ate it on chips that we needed to use up. Hint of lime chips.
Yeah, lime chips are really
The hint of lime chips are great. I got 2 bags because they were buy one get one. And the last work potluck I made my jalapeno popper dip for it and brought the ideal accompanying chip. Killing you guys. There you go. There. Good job. Now be a good boy and die for daddy.
Almost had it. I just need to focus a little longer. If I can find the cause of this bad mood, maybe I can get rid of it.
String cheese would be so good. Little game design thing, but I think that there are Bob and Helmet
All right, let me at him,
their Bob and Helmet hangout is on the way to Cassie's place, and Cassie and Compton hang out on a place that's on the way to Bob's. So whichever one you do first, you can come across them on the way to the other. Aw, that's nice. I hadn't noticed that.
I dropped it in a river far away.
Right.
Hey, it's not in there. Not in there, I said.
Come on, killer. I'm taking you along for protection.
Good idea.
For a second, he was
It's
just
you and
running
me,
with
kid.
him like a
Let's show 'em
handbag.
who they're messing with. Over this way? Oh, great.
carry
That's
him by the
exactly what
beard.
I would have done.
Yeah. Ow.
I haven't been over here in a while.
Sea urchins.
So cool.
Man,
This guy knows what I'm talking about.
I'm thinking about that one Tumblr post of like about various kinds of ecologists and the ones that have to go beat sea urchins to death with hammers because their populations are too high in one area.
I don't suppose you have any golf shoes on you, huh? Something with cleats?
Ah, yes, the beer goggles of platforming.
If you start slipping, remember to lean into the slip. No, wait, is it? Or maybe it's away from the slip. Careful. I think one of these tiles is loose. Did I hear a crack? Watch your step. A little grout would do wonders for this force.
There we go.
Being back in this place really brings up some... memories. Oh, are you headed down to the boss's office? I do not envy you.
Ooh, the audio in this section is painful.
Ooh, yeah.
Recruited by Ford Crawler himself.
Thank you, Pretzel. It's the perfect time. Ah! Oh, shit.
What do you mean what's happened to me? What's happened to you? What's his phone number? I'm not gonna call some stranger. I don't need help. I just need my job.
No, Bob.
Oh, Bob.
I'd hate to see Truman get that mad.
the best first one. What is it?
Got another one.
Oh, what was it? Why are you all attacking me? Oh.
Oh.
Poor Bob.
More seats.
Ooh, helmet time.
Yep.
I'm prepared for shit to get so upsetting.
This one is surprisingly not very upsetting, just because it's so sweet. I love it so much. It's time to unbury your gays. Cheerful music. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're on a beach adventure.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Like, Lost on an Island beach adventure stuff reminds me of... Like, my grandma had a lot of old cartoons on tape when I was a kid. So I grew up on a lot of those. In addition to, you know, like, all the... like, foreign, obscure cartoon movies. And for some reason she had one episode of the Punky Brewster animated cartoon, or animated show, on tape.
That's a new one on me.
And it was about getting lost on a deserted island. So that is the thing I primarily associate with deserted island, like, you know, stories. Oh, how am I missing all of these? Okay, at least I'm getting the gay stuff. And they're mushrooms. I was gonna say psychedelic shrooms, and then I forgot the fact that Bob brews his own mushroom-based alcohol.
Incredible.
The explicitly gay scene that people have no possible way of saying isn't canon because it's subtext.
Just hang on there.
It is text.
What?
They're hitting you over the head with it.
You weren't about to grab that seed.
Grab that what? Oh my god, I didn't even see that. Let me grab that.
No, wait!
Thanks for the tip.
Time to immediately go the wrong direction. Oh, I get to find that one figment that I cannot for the life of me figure out what the hell it's supposed to be.
Maybe I can help.
That would be
Watering can.
very useful. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. The only subtext about this scene is that it's even more gay than people realize if they don't know some of the symbolism. Yeah.
Fucking God bless. That's very exciting for me.
We love it. Do I have the supercharged lev ball yet? No. I wish I did. Tia's greenhouse. Their dad off at war. I like how he's always been sticking stuff in his hair, and so was she. Gives him little fork bunny ears.
Oh, his dad's dead at war.
Oh, yeah.
There was the little black ribbon.
Yep. Yep.
Hooray! Every
everything's so sad. He's Truman's uncle. He has a sibling out there somewhere who was not there for this. Oops. I want that nugget. Man, I want chicken nuggets with, like, specifically McDonald's sweet and sour sauce now.
I was gonna say, oh, we have dinosaur nuggies, but I do not have McDonald's sweet and sour sauce. I'm sorry.
That was like, I don't know. My family was like a fast food, but almost exclusively McDonald's family.
Hey, glad you could come. I love a good wedding, don't you? Now then, to the champagne tower, my good man.
I love big shirtless beefcake helmet cake topper.
Does anyone have an air sickness bag?
But yeah, we were like, if we did fast food, it was almost always McDonald's. And for me, it was almost always as many chicken nuggets as they would let me have, and sweet and sour sauce.
I don't think I've ever had their sweet and sour sauce.
I've never had anything else quite like it. It's a lot like duck sauce, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Weirdly enough,
duck sauce would be good on chicken nuggets.
Yeah, it's weirdly more like duck sauce than a lot of the sweet and sour sauce I come across, and it's just in my memory, because it's been a while, it's surprisingly like super good.
Oh, why didn't I stock up on Psych Pops?
I must have passed by the creature and not realized it. If you don't find the thing that you pulled it up. Actually, let me see if I already found it. Because I may have. And, like, gotten it
Next time I'm really going to hide this.
without thinking. Okay, out by the wedding. Oh yeah, that thing. Far left row, second one from the top.
Oh, the, like, weird-looking nose guy thingy?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's like, you know, my immediate thought is like, if you've ever seen the kids show Maggie and the Ferocious Beast, it was on when I was a kid. It's like that guy's cousin.
No, I was thinking of something more out of Yellow Submarine.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, the cake.
Wait a minute.
Cake!
The infinite cake tunnel.
I don't know about this place.
Infinite cake tunnel.
And this one's just the gay flag.
I'm not mad about that, about an infinite cake tunnel. I would enjoy that if it were me.
Me too. Camera. I want cake frosting so fucking bad right now. You know what? The Nanaimo bars I made are basically buttercream frosting on, like, an Oreo graham cracker crust.
Wait, that
Ow.
sounds awesome.
Motherfuckers. You're ruining this wedding.
We are not going to have bad things ruin the wedding.
No bad ideas at this wedding.
You can't even have bad ideas ruin
Ow.
a gay wedding anymore because of woke.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what's causing this bad mood?
Health, health, health. Hell yeah.
Wow. Remind me not to invite you to my wedding.
There's only 1 or 2 left, and you're letting me have the brigadeiros. That's fair. You have the Nanaimo bars, honey. I'll get the brigadeiros.
Suitcase tag. That's what I need here.
Oh, there's Cassie and Compton. And young Truman, when he still had a head full of hair. And this DJ guy, he's so cool. The symbolism of where the bad mood was. Yeah. Who was sitting at the table the bad mood's source was at? Was the table where Otto was sitting?
Ford and Lucy's table. No!
Ford and Lucy's table. Oh, right. Yeah, they were too busy making goo-goo eyes at each other to hang out with anybody else.
Look, I've already given Bob 2 of those seeds. They're harmless.
You... what? You have no idea the harm you've done, do you?
According to Cassie, yeah.
Time to get serious.
Lots of bitter feelings about Lucy. Yeah.
Places to hide this
Yeah.
thing.
You can't blame them.
Ooh, this is good. Nobody actually eats wedding cake, right?
I remember my...
I like wedding cake. Down here, kid. Get me out of here. I don't want to miss the ceremony.
Certainly didn't eat cake at my cousin's wedding. Yeah. My cousin who hates chocolate but decided not to simply go for, you know, vanilla, the thing that would make sense. They went for a cinnamon cake with cookie butter icing, which when you say...
That sounds incredible, but if you're allergic to cashews...
Yeah. When you're allergic to cinnamon, certainly no fun. Onion rings.
Magical.
I just had, like, dinner. Why am I hungry again? I genuinely, the first time I saw these, it didn't occur to me that they were frosting. I thought they were onions.
Yeah, my first thought was, oh my god, garlic. No, they're little frosting puffs.
It was not...
I don't know. I don't know their taste.
Good. Yeah, the cake part was literally only cinnamon flavored. It was pretty weird.
Oh, that sounds not like something I would enjoy
I
eating.
appreciate you offering to carry me down the aisle. My regular carrier broke a wing when we crashed into the Champagne Tower.
Oh.
I'm fine, though. Didn't feel a thing. Takes a lot to crack this old noggin. You know what? I don't think I'm ready to go in quite yet. Why don't you just set me down over there?
Yeah, the frosting was good. The cake was eh.
And I don't want to ruin the ceremony. See what I mean?
Yep. I love how they can have parts that are so reminiscent to stuff from the first game, but yet have them be completely different. You know, the broken rebar and concrete, like, flipping around on it, except it's this instead of basic braining. It was Biscoff icing, too. So, yeah, it was like the cinnamon cookie butter. Yeah, nips out.
Damn.
Nips out, skull face. Yeah, you cannot run in this scene. You have to go through here.
I used to think I loved plants more than people until I met this man. When these feelings appeared in my heart, I thought they were weeds, and I tried to pull them out. But this mighty oak has given me shade.
shelter, something to lean on when I needed it. Just when I thought I was turning to seed, you made me bloom again. I do.
It's so good.
Good to see you again, Helmet. I'll make sure this gets back to Bob.
Unskippable gay wedding.
Unskippable gay wedding.
Explain this, homophobes.
Yeah. I do like that that's unskippable, but apparently this whole cutscene is. If I wanted to. Larry the Cucumber is joined.
You did it!
I did it.
He's Cactus. He's a little prickly about this one in particular.
I'm just...
They knew their priorities. Yeah.
I'm starting to remember why I got rid of those seeds.
It's so cute, though.
It's so cute. And then it starts genuinely looking like Larry the Cucumber.
Oh my god, you're right.
And the rumor weed.
I warned you, and I warned you.
Actually, I'm realizing that might be a little more, not so much Larry as the big fib. Yes, I watched a lot of VeggieTales as a small child.
Hey, what are you doing?
I have never actually seen VeggieTales.
The Cucumber had a superhero alter ego that, like, as a joke, and they made some, like, pretty cute little, movies, about him, like Batman style. Very simple, child lessons, like, hey, if you tell lies about people, it, you know, is bad, or yeah, if you tell lies about people, it's bad, or if you tell lies to benefit yourself, it probably won't end well. Mostly not lying. Fun fact, a lot of people who played this, did not realize you could pick up these little cherry bombs. But you can do chip damage to the boss just by shooting it. So a lot of people beat it just by doing tiny chip damage like that. Ooh, I didn't hear that line before.
Truman plant only does fire attacks because Truman fires people. Oh, that's fun.
Oh. So the other unskippable scene is the Grulovia song, so people don't accidentally skip it and don't know what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I figured out what the Truman thing's doing, and it's a little bit Big Fib, it's a little bit Larry the Cucumber, and it's a little bit, fuck, I immediately forgot what his name is. Asterix. I wonder if... yeah, Obelix. I wonder if that actually, like, inspired, Helmet's design.
I knew those seeds were bad news.
I love Truman playing on
into a bad mood again.
Usually I'm gonna put you... Considering fire is my favorite attack in this game. Oh. I'm the little bird. Stealing seeds.
You make it so hard for that. It's painful.
Oof.
You make it so hard for me to do my job. Everything was so
The
nice
moth
here.
symbolizes alcoholism.
The moth symbolizes alcoholism. Yeah.
Correct symbolizes obviousness.
Yeah. Health, please. Thank you. Damn it. Cutscene.
It doesn't need to hurt at all. Doesn't need to hurt you, I mean.
Oh. Fun fact, oops.
Oh no.
Confusion bombs all over again. Fun fact, my great-grandpa won a, Purple Heart Award because he was near an exploding grenade that put shrapnel in his ass. He had butt shrapnel. That was like a whole joke with my family. It was great-grandpa's butt shrapnel.
Hey, take this to recycling, will ya?
Please. Oh god.
Tell me if this one's too hot.
You make it so hard for me to do my job. Everything was so nice here.
I am not doing good.
Moth attack!
Everything is hitting me at once.
You can go back for me. I'll get back to you. Oh god, no. Oh, that was awful.
Yeah. People who love writing mean dialogue had a great time with this level in particular.
Honestly, rude. That would be me.
Why don't you get lost, kid?
How can you do this to Bob? You love him.
Love? I don't really love him. If I did, how could I have left him all alone?
Helmet would never say that.
I love that Bob gets to take the initiative on this one.
Yes.
I really appreciate that making an entire VR game with the premise is using clairvoyance to move around and saying at first that clairvoyance might not make it into this game. They added an enemy that can only be beat through it. Yeah, it's nice. Like, I know this boss fight was a thing that, like, if they hadn't been bought by Microsoft and given, like, a much better budget, like, this is a thing they said explicitly would have been cut from the game.
Well, I think I'll keep it in. This boss fight was cool as hell.
Yeah. Apparently it was one of the, like, rare cases of just, like...
You're really into pain, aren't you? Mom, do you have something you want to tell us?
Yeah?
Anyway, sorry, you were saying that bit of dialogue just hit me like a wet fish.
Sorry. Apparently it was a case of, like, a very beneficial, you know, getting bought out thing, because Microsoft basically just left them alone. They were like, here's a better budget, bye. One more.
Which is how it should work.
It really is.
yourself.
Think you can handle them now?
Willing to give it a try.
How about those?
Well, I'll just take them one at a time.
Aw. I love this level so much.
That was a great level.
Yep, all the bottles in blue bin. Bottle caps too. Hey, that too. We're recycling plastic now. Can you believe it?
So, Agent Sonata, think you could help me with a little yard work?
Wow, what a mess.
Yeah.
I mean, it's impressive as far as strength and mass, but in terms of aesthetics, it's all over the
Another indication of the time period, yeah. When did they start recycling plastic?
Who's this?
Helmet. So this is where you ran off to. Figures.
What?
It's me, Bobby. It's your Psyking.
How? Where's your body?
I was lost for a long time. Until this one found me. Body's on loan from the mailroom. Hang on. Borrowed lips. Wouldn't be right.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. And he's not as cute as you either.
Neither are you. Come on. Let's at least wash them. What's that smell? Mushrooms? You know I hate mushrooms.
I know.
Aw. Okay.
That is this is the point of no return.
Yep.
Notification.
Yep. Okay, I think I can get at least 2 more cards and rank up 2 more times. Nope, wrong button.
Sources say the 70s is when plastic started being globally recycled. Yeah, I think that sounds about right.
And if he, missed the 70s.
Yeah. Alright, so we've been at this for 3 hours. Do you think you're going to be able to go till the end of the Grulovia part, or do you want to save that for another time?
I think I should...
I'm just keeping in mind what time it is over there.
That's fair. It is about 11 o'clock. I should probably get ready for bed. So, we will finish this up next time. Probably. It's just, Grulovia after that. So, yeah. Oh, one moment. Mistaken reading. 70s is when they started researching it. 80s is when they actively started doing it. For recycling plastics. Cool. Let's see. Alright, let's get that.
Like a wrecking ball.
Oh, I've had Pouncy Ball this whole time. It's fine. Okay. Well, we'll wrap this up next time. It has been fun.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah. Thank y'all so much for stopping in. And we'll finish this up soon.
Yeah, thank you for having me on the stream.
Of course.
It was a good time.
Thank you. Thank you for coming along. You want to plug yourself real quick?
Yeah, the Red Pandarin on Twitch and chavert.bsky.social. I am working on getting a domain name to replace that so it's less of a mouthful.
Totally fair.
Right on.
Alright. Where is it? I forgot I have a setting now called Bong Dimension.
What?
It's a thing I've been recording. Alright, so yeah. Thanks for coming in, and we'll see y'all next time.
Bye!
Bye!